Welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to dry brush. My name is Tracy Podolsky. I'm a physical therapist, certified lymphedema therapist, and functional medicine practitioner. I used to teach self-manual lymph drainage to my patients, and that technique is much more challenging because it all depends on the stroke, the direction, the pressure. There's so much to teach. So what I've been doing recently, not only for my lymphedema patients, but also for my functional medicine patients, is using dry brushing. So dry brushing is a way that we can stimulate our lymphatic system, exfoliate our skin, and get our lymph moving. It feels really great. I love doing it after a shower. However, you can do it before the shower as well. The reason why I prefer it after the shower is I use essential oils. My favorite one to dry brush with is the Yarrow Palm Serum. This has amazing, beautiful carrier oils that are meant for your skin, as well as yarrow essential oil and pomegranate seed oil. They're really nourishing, and because it's in a serum, it's really easy to dry brush. So you want to make sure you have a good dry brush. I have one on my Amazon store. If you want to check out my website on the Amazon store, this is one of my favorites because it's not too coarse. So people who are starting out, you want to make sure that you're not causing any change in the skin color after you've dry brushed, especially if you have lymphedema. So what I'm going to show you is upper extremity. First, let's just quickly review where lymph is moving. So our lymph system is divided into left and right quadrants, as well as the head and neck quadrant, which is separated here at your collarbone. And then right at your belly button separates your upper quadrant from your lower quadrant. So the lymph nodes, and you have lymph nodes in each of those areas. So you have lymph nodes in your right and left neck area, your right and left armpit, and your right and left groin. And that drains all of your superficial tissue. And that's where toxins are caught. You know me and my toxins. I love helping people understand how to reduce toxins in their environment, as well as improve our ability to get rid of toxins, which is why people dry brush, not just if you have a lymphatic dysfunction, but especially everyone who doesn't have a lymphatic dysfunction. You want to prevent acquiring a lymphatic dysfunction. So check out some of my other videos on what causes lymphedema. So what we're going to do is we are going to dry brush towards the lymph nodes. Now remember, if you do have lymphedema, make sure that you've either asked your lymphedema therapist or myself how to properly dry brush, because there are some precautions when you have lymphedema. But let's say we don't have lymphedema and we're trying to improve the way our body detoxes things that we're either applying on our skin, inhaling in our body, through our nose, and even ingesting. We want that lymphatic system to really be pumping and helping all the different organs to get those toxins out of our body on a daily basis. So the first thing you're going to do is, I like to just quickly start by dry brushing about 5 or 6 times right in the armpit area, and the lymph nodes extend from about here all the way down to the side of your trunk. So you just do a few of those, and now, just like manual lymph drainage, I'm going to start at the elbow, and I'm just going to treat one segment of my arm at a time, and I'm just literally brushing. Oh, I forgot. You want to add your essential oils if you're doing this at this time. I love the serum, like I said, because I can just squirt it on my arm like so, and then I can just work it in. So you're first dry brushing the upper arm, then you can go right into the elbow. There are tiny little lymph nodes right inside where the elbow bends. I'm going to get the outside of the elbow. That's where we're especially dry, maybe in the winter time, so you can get the back. Then you're going to go to the forearm. Ooh, the smell of that Yarrow Palm smells amazing. And then you're going to do the hand. From the fingers, oh, it feels so good on the palm of my hand. And then once we're done, we're literally just going to incorporate all of the segments. So we're just going to sweep, one long sweep on each of the areas, wherever you can reach. And now I can actually feel this arm feels so much better because I've woken up that system, and I've also hydrated my skin. My skin has that Yarrow Palm essential oil. You can also use essential oils right on the skin. So if you have copaiba, lemongrass, cypress, those are all really, really great oils to use. You can just literally drop them on the skin like I did with the Yarrow Palm, and same thing. You're just gonna go up the arm. The other thing you can use if you have a hard time reaching is one with a long handled brush. So that way it's a little bit easier. So if you have issues with your other extremity, or if we're doing this for leg. So if you're doing this for the leg, you're doing the same thing, but you're stimulating the lymph nodes in the groin, and then working on the thigh, the knee, the back of the knee, the calf, the shin, the foot, and then the whole entire leg. And this is how we dry brush. So I'm going to be creating a different video for the face because it's a different brush and it's a different technique. But for the limbs, that is a really great way to start off with dry brushing, get familiar with how it feels, what essential oils you love using, and then check out my next video for how to even improve your dry brushing to another advanced step. Thanks for joining me.